how to get your spouse to actually listen. Communication is essential in any relationship, yet many couples face the challenge of being truly heard. Misunderstandings can arise when partners feel ignored, leading to frustration and tension. When one person feels like they're not being listened to, it can lead to emotional distance and resentment. This article explores 8 effective strategies to ensure that your spouse not only hears you but also genuinely listens and engages in meaningful conversation. Number 1. Use positive body language. Our body language often speaks louder than words. When trying to communicate with your spouse, the way you present yourself can make a huge difference. Maintaining good eye contact, nodding in agreement, and facing them while speaking shows that you are fully present in the conversation. Small gestures like leaning slightly forward can signal attentiveness and encourage your spouse to mirror this positive energy. Positive body language can help create an atmosphere of openness, making it easier for your spouse to connect with what you are saying. Number 2. Choose the right time to talk. Timing is one of the most important factors in effective communication. There is a big difference between trying to discuss a serious issue when your spouse is distracted, stressed, or tired versus when they are calm and focused. Before bringing up something important, make sure both of you are in a space where you can have a thoughtful, uninterrupted conversation. Pick moments when neither of you is preoccupied with other tasks and when emotions are more balanced. This increases the likelihood that your spouse will give you their undivided attention, ensuring a more meaningful exchange. Number 3. Start with empathy. The foundation of any good conversation is empathy. Before diving into your own thoughts or frustrations, take time to acknowledge your spouse's emotions. For example, if they seem upset or frustrated, start by recognizing those feelings. Saying something like, "I see you're feeling upset and I want to understand why," helps your spouse feel heard before you voice your own concerns. When you show that you recognize and care about their emotional state, your spouse is more likely to reciprocate and be open to hearing what you have to say. This builds a strong emotional foundation that can lead to more effective communication. Number 4. Use I statements instead of you statements. A common pitfall in communication is using accusatory language, especially when trying to express dissatisfaction. Statements like "you never listen to me" or "you always ignore what I say" can quickly escalate tensions. This type of language often makes the other person feel attacked, leading to defensiveness and shutting down the conversation. Instead, use I statements that focus on your feelings and experiences. For instance, saying "I feel unheard when we don't talk about this" places the focus on how the situation affects you rather than blaming your spouse. This simple shift in language encourages understanding and reduces defensiveness, making it easier to engage in a productive conversation. Number 5. Practice active listening. Effective communication is a two-way street, and active listening is just as important as speaking clearly. When your spouse is talking, give them your full attention. This means putting aside distractions such as phones or TV and really focusing on what they are saying. Show that you are engaged by nodding or making brief verbal acknowledgments like "I understand" or "I hear you." It's important to listen without interrupting, allowing your spouse to express their thoughts fully before responding. After they've finished speaking, reflect on what they said by summarizing their points or asking clarifying questions. This not only shows that you are paying attention but also helps avoid any miscommunication. Number 6, be patient and avoid pressuring your spouse. Patience is crucial in communication, especially when emotions are involved. Sometimes your spouse may need time to process what you're saying or to gather their own thoughts. Pressuring them to respond immediately or pushing for a resolution can lead to frustration and make it harder for them to listen effectively. Allow them the time and space they need to absorb the conversation. This shows respect for their perspective and can lead to a more thoughtful and meaningful response. Acknowledging that everyone processes things differently helps create a calm, open environment for discussion. Number 7, avoid distractions. In today's fast paced world, distractions are everywhere. Whether it's the constant buzz of notifications, the television running in the background, or simply the noise of daily life, these distractions can severely impact the quality of a conversation. To ensure that your spouse listens, eliminate as many distractions as possible. Turn off your phone, find a quiet place, or choose a time when both of you can give each other undivided attention. By creating a distraction-free environment, you make it easier for both of you to engage deeply in the conversation, resulting in more effective communication. Number 8, show appreciation and gratitude. Finally, after having an open and honest conversation, take the time to show appreciation. Thank your spouse for listening and being open to your thoughts. This small gesture of gratitude reinforces positive behavior and encourages future meaningful exchanges. Expressing appreciation not only strengthens the connection between you and your spouse, but also motivates both of you to keep the communication lines open. Gratitude builds trust and respect, which are essential for a healthy relationship. Improving communication with your spouse requires conscious effort and practice. By using positive body language, choosing the right moments to talk, practicing empathy, and being patient, you create a foundation for more effective and meaningful conversations. Active listening, using I statements, and reducing distractions further enhance the quality of your exchanges. Finally, showing appreciation for your spouse's efforts helps maintain a strong, supportive bond. With these 8 strategies, you can ensure that your spouse not only hears you, but truly listens, fostering a deeper connection and a stronger relationship.